In the deep blue waters of the Pacific Ocean, hugging the coasts of the Philippines, lives an ethnic group known as the Bajau. Owing to their maritime heritage, most Bajau men earn a living as fishermen. Jimmy Karalani is a free-diving speargun fisherman. Learning the skills from his legendary forefathers, Jimmy has honed them to perfection whilst coexisting with his coastal surroundings. His daily routine starts at 8 in the morning.
Pag siya kumipakalaw ya, kaon na siya pamana. Pag ilaw, tinagtilod na siya base, tinilod. Akatis, tinilod na ng untupara na. Katis pag sa untupara, napatuhon na siya. Alam man niya ng sandi, Bajau man. Pagkatis siya mana, mga niyarahin na buwatan, nilabuan na siya bangkay, buwatan na nilabuan. Nakatis nilabuan, nilumangi ang handa. Lumangan mareho. Ani aray nga pinana na siya, tinuog na siya makanaylon.
Not far from the village, Jimmy prepares for his free dive. He wears a primitive homespun form of fins made entirely out of wood. Although traditionally the Bajaus use wooden homemade goggles for their free diving, Jimmy uses a modern scuba diving mask as the sea is not clear closer to land. Once equipped, Jimmy grabs hold of his spear gun and focuses all his energy towards the dive. Preparing himself for the hunt, he slows his breathing and looks calmly into the waters beneath, reaching an almost meditative state.
Ano liya bang patuhon ng hapnapas? Pahali ki. Pagkatis pahali, patuhon na. Pagkatis patuhon, yung anda na rin nga mana na. Pagkatis sa mana, mga niya rin niluwan ni bangka.
These Bajau fishermen have the capacity to dive down to the depths of the sea and stay underwater for up to 5 minutes. It is for this reason Jimmy calms himself down before a dive. Focusing on his breathing and reaching a trance-like state helps to slow his heart rate and metabolism to reduce his oxygen intake. At depths of 20 meters, water pressure is up to 3 times of that on the surface, compressing lungs that are already lacking oxygen. These habitual free divers have mastered the ability to withstand the pressures of staying deep underwater for long periods of time. Jimmy free dives all the way down to the seabed and proceeds to utilize a unique skill of the Bajau. He walks.
Mangtabon na ora mo, na siya. Pinabilihan pa ni ano ako ora. Katis pinabilihan niya ako ora, yung litaka na mo, ni luma. Pagpula ni luma, natuli, nakabiin na. Kaya ako mo pangabay bang patuhon, nanulog na pangapak. Na bang buat, sali nung tinelas bang mareya. Buat ito ro, iya pangapak bang mareya, pangambay. Buat ay pangan lumangan. Kambila sa tangan ng ambay, katis ang ambay agpihay.
Shirking off the pressure and the urge to gasp for air, Jimmy remains focused on the hunt. Once he locates a fish, he wastes no time in raising his spear gun and taking aim. With an absolute mastery of his weapon, he pulls the trigger and bags his first fish of the day.
Ito ni Nailo niya kati sa milang ang halapana, agpihan na siya, lumungan na siya, magpihag libutan. Akati sa libutan mga niya rin pinana na siya, tinuhog na siya ni Nailon. Akati sa gilapan, nagtilod.
Jimmy repeats this process several times a day, a strenuous effort that takes a toll on his body. To prevent himself from exerting any unnecessary energy, Jimmy will swim against the current when he is underwater. This will ensure that when he surfaces, the natural flow of the current will carry him towards the boat without him having to swim towards it. The simplicity of their daily routine masks the miracles that these men perform. The physicality and technical expertise required to do what they do can only be explained by the fact that these are people living in pure harmony with the rhythms of the sea. Jimmy's hunting will sometimes lead him to find taklabo, various types of shellfish that can be sold for extra income.
Alas 2 sa muli na, sinilo ninyang naiyay, na sinamu na siya ko. Si Vilma kakantay iloy, napabilihin. Pagka kaniniya na sinisi, niya na sinay, tinatan na iya.
Although free diving brings with it serious health risks like blackouts underwater, many of the Bajau have naturally evolved to master the various risks involved.
Tinoon ako'y panditaling ako. Pag na ako tinoon ay makuha karanakan ko eh. Pag umo siya katis pa tinoon ay ko pag diata ako di bangka eh panditaling ako. Pag panditaling ako eh. Minote haling nahalam na pahali na. May pa minote. Hali na. May pa pahali patuhon na. Nalam na pandi. Ito bang sa karapito na ako siya malay na ba malay na tuod. Akati sa malay na pahuway na. Pag huway doon ang lawi. May panatulik ka na isa pamana. Alam man niya kasi dito